Always been the same.
No,
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that, T-Boz.
What you saying, boo?
I'm saying we have iconic figures in this building right now. Now, I'm going to say what it is because we all kind of came in the game together. We were all young, starting something, chasing a dream. And the dream started coming within our grasp. And then the dream didn't look exactly how we thought the dream would look.
It sure did.
Right? No. And as these things were happening, all the public would see is TLC is breaking all kind of records on Billboard. TLC is receiving all kind of awards for being the first girl R&B group to accomplish these feats. Naughty by Nature, OPP is breaking all kind of sales records, and they're dropping albums that are going double platinum first time out, platinum second time out. They're all over the world. They're making anthems. They're making these theme songs.
People are having sex all over the place. They're cheating like crazy. Security.
And then behind the scenes, people are going through their ups and downs, and you just don't know. And so in the 90s, I'm not sure if I would have been able to get the five of you in the same interview.
I feel you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I totally understand.
Because they be tricking us, man. They told us we was going to Red Lobster.
We all hungry. We've been up since 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning doing all that crazy. I thought we was going to Red Lobster. They said, Sway, okay, we could go with
Yeah,
it.
we
That's
go
what
ahead.
happened. I know Tretch likes Red Lobster, so I just told him to tell you that, man, because I wanted to make sure you showed up today, too,
I got
Tretch.
tricked.
Welcome them. This is an honor to have them here.
Thank you.
You guys, we're all peers, but you guys help shape and mold and inspire us to do what we're doing today. And it's 2017, and better late than never. I got them all here, TLC and Naughty by Nature. Heather, I know you feel away because Jersey is
yeah.
That's right.
Jersey. See how Jersey people act?
Right?
I
love it.
What has this I Love the 90s tour been like for you guys?
Well, we start June 7th.
Okay.
I mean,
No,
June,
July 7th.
July 7th.
July 7th. Okay.
Yeah, July
okay.
7th. So we haven't started yet, but it's going to be a lot of fun. 30 dates, and we're together.
Yeah.
Finally.
And we're on dates already. We did some last year. We did some this year. And the party is going to continue.
We've done, it's been a big family reunion. Then we seen our sis over there in Cali. Tell them about your benefit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Go ahead.
T-Boz
Don't act like we ain't been doing shows. Act like you don't know us now.
Unplugged, where I do a benefit concert to help children with sickle cell disease. And they came and Snoop. And Brad to support, and we raised a lot of money for the kids, and we kept the doors open. So thank you again. I love y'all for that, for real.
Anytime.
So amazing.
But actually, this tour, I Love the 90s. There's 2 legs. So the first leg was Salt and Pepper and Vanilla Ice. So they pushed out 110 dates last year, 600,000 tickets, all arenas and amphitheaters, and then this year is the second leg. I Love the 90s. The party continues.
Okay. And
so we joining
with
y'all.
TLC, but TLC is the headliner now.
Yeah. That part.
Blackstreet is on the tour as well. CSC Music Factory.
Mark
is on the tour.
McGrath.
Snap.
Biz,
Mark
Biz,
McGrath.
I think
Biz Marquis doing some shows. I think it
Baby.
changes and differs in
Yeah.
certain cities,
Yeah,
but we're together all the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
man.
We go together like sugar.
Hey, back in it. Hey.
Wait, did you say Snap is on the tour? Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap.
But you know,
Horrible
it's
attack,
not.
and you don't want that?
Yeah,
You
but
don't
the
want
thing
that.
is,
Yes.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
well,
Tell
the
the
thing
truth.
is, it's really the girl who sings the chorus.
But the rapper's not on?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
'cause
for real?
I didn't know. I'm just,
Stop
KG said.
telling them.
Well, because I remember the whole Chill Rob G, who's from
Jersey.
Jersey. I
got
told
the
you
power.
that's why I stopped you, because she was gonna start. She'll swing at somebody and just end up hitting me.
It'll hit you, right?
Bah, like, come on.
So for those who don't know the story, Chill Rob G had the verse. What song was it?
I
from?
got
Right
the
Power.
Power.
The song was this. No, but the original verse came from like Ride the Rhythm or the name of the album was Let the Words Flow.
Oh, wow.
Chill Rob
Okay, I
G did a
didn't know
song
that.
called Let the Words Flow. The original producers sampled
They took the acapella.
The
and just put it
acapella.
over a different beat.
and put it over a different beat.
Yeah.
And Chill and
History.
Then, yeah, man. 90s.
That's crazy.
I was there, Chili.
I never knew that.
I was there.
And Chill Rob G hardly ever gets credit for it. You know, everybody knows the snap version.
Yeah.
And then there's this whole other issue with Martha singing the hook, and then they had another girl. Like, the whole thing was an absolute mess.
Well, that was the 90s. We're in the new millennium now. What does it
Hold
feel?
on, let me move over.
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick,
You feel like Heather B about to throw one? How does the music business has changed so much now? How does it feel to you guys now, different from the 90s? Because you guys did a GoFund account to raise money, right?
No,
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. Yeah, Kickstarter. Yeah, please don't say GoFundMe.
I'm sorry, my bad.
It's so different.
Yeah.
It's so
Okay.
different.
A Kickstarter, but that was part of the new way of you could, get support.
Well, what happened? Our manager presented that to us, and once we realized how much freedom we could have without dealing with a record company and creating the new stuff, and that we could have our fans involved. I mean, this is their album too, because they funded this, and so we had Katy Perry, she donated, and Bette Midler. It was amazing,
and it was fun how we did it, because we did rewards, so you got something for something, like whether it's a sleepover, going to the movies, and personalized. Yeah, Katy Perry signed up for a sleepover.
Yep.
Well,
so
I
get
ain't
some
know about
onesies,
that.
watch movies. You gonna come too?
So if I would have donated, like Katy put in like $5K or something like that. So if I would have donated $5K, I could have got like Chili, for example, to come sleep over.
Yeah.
You still on that? You gonna take?
I don't know about your house, but where we stay, he said come over.
Right.
Oh, I see what you getting at, Sway.
I'm about to pull my credit card out.
Sway, you naughty boy.
Right? You being nasty.
So I'm his coach.
She's my coach.
And we haven't been in touch lately.
What y'all been
No,
coaching on?
workout.
Coach.
I was staying on him, and he was like really into it, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear. I'm gonna hit you.
You being so
What
nasty.
the hell? I'm just trying to figure out translations. Let me know.
No, Chili.
Working
Weights.
out with weights.
With weights.
I didn't see nothing. It wasn't weights.
I saw them hand gestures though.
No, Chili. What it was, she came on the show in the past, and we talked about one day I'm gonna take my shirt off on TV. I was joking, and then she held me to it. So every now and then she'll say, "How is it looking?" And it looks exactly the same as the day we started. I feel like I'm letting her down. You know what I mean?
After Iraq, you changed your number. Now you working out and doing stuff without you said.
We went to the Middle East together, Naughty by Nature, and us, KG, Vinny, and Tretch, and we did something with the USO.
Yep.
And we went and spoke to our military, and we were in the sand, man.
Yeah. With DJ Scribble. I remember we were on the border of Syria. I remember we went to Saddam Hussein's that stadium.
Really?
And the thing is once we got back, the insurgency broke out again. So all the areas we were at and visited, like the Iraqis just flooded it
So
again.
you went the right time and got the hell on.
Yeah.
Child,
They
'cause
thought
I'm
we was
scared.
making up lyrics in Dirt About My Lonely, like Rashid Street in Baghdad.
They thought you've
They
been
thought
there.
it's just we made up something.
And then Tretch and I went out to a club that night, and it was interesting because during the day we would see a lot of the women who would wear the garb to cover their faces and cover their body. But at night,
They would come up out of it.
oh my God.
That's how it was when we
Really?
did that concert. Remember for the Prince of Saudi?
Oh yeah.
And then broke out.
Yeah. Y'all performed for the Prince of Saudi?
But in the States.
In the States.
In the States.
In the Wilshire Hotel. Well, his dad owned the
It was
hotel.
the Four Seasons.
I thought it was.
It was the Four
Well,
Seasons.
it was a hotel that his dad owned, and they set up a whole thing.
It was his
How
18th
boss
birthday.
is that though? I want them to perform.
Right.
We went to Six Flags and everything, but
Did they pay you crazy? Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
check.
What's like the biggest
Very nice.
check you think you made from one performance?
$1 million.
Y'all got a
I
million?
think it was from like Japan.
Yeah,
Japan.
It was,
Japan.
Japan.
Like $5 million?
Don't that
Right, but it
shimmy,
was-
shimmy,
it
shimmy,
was-
make sure
it
you
was in
have
the
text.
ballpark.
Sorry.
What's in the
Don't tell
ballpark?
him all
They
that.
backed
Yeah,
out
it
of
was
that.
in the
huh?
ballpark.
They backed to more than $2 million.
A lot of money.
Oh, it's there.
He's still going. He's still
What
going.
you got on my
there.
40?
Get your hand out my pocket.
Get your head.
What you got on my 40?
Okay, so let me ask you guys this. You guys got new music.
Yes, we do.
Y'all
Yes.
have my
Hot
friend
and
Lyric
video.
Jones got in your cameo in the video.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
one
dope.
of the Lyric Jones, and she actually sent me a text to tell me, hold on, let me try. I got to show you for the Wayback video.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
with
because
Snoop.
the Wayback video is kind of like it reminds me of the Gin and Juice feel video.
Yeah, it has that
New
West
backyard
Coast
big
feel.
boogie. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why we had to get Snoop.
Yeah.
you got Snoop on it. The music
Absolutely.
sounds good.
Thank you.
And even the Haters track, I was thinking, what is TLC going to sound like in 2017? What are they going to talk about? And it's so consistent to what you guys have always talked about. You know, some of the things that you've always empowered people. You've always encouraged people not to stay on snags.
Right.
You know, and with Haters, a song like Haters, you know, it sounds like it's a hate song, but it's an empowering song. In
Yeah.
a sense, never mind your haters, right?
Right.
Yeah, and we have an
exactly.
anti-bully campaign coming along with
They were
it.
tying with that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yep.
way back, what was that? That was just a feel?
Yeah, it was a feel. Me and my friend wrote it, and it was just the vibe. And Snoop just brought it all together. He is the only person I could see rapping on that song.
Yeah, it's-
But you know, everybody has a friend or a family member you ain't seen them in a long time, and then when you get back together, it's just like yesterday. So that's what that song's about, just good feelings at whatever kind of get together. So I do call it like the 2017 Backyard Boogie.
Well, let's play it. Can we
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Snoop's
play that.
version
Yeah,
though.
you have
Snoop.
Snoop
Immediate.
Gotta
version,
keep
right?
Uncle
We got the
Snoop.
Snoop version. I think so. DB, we got the Snoop version? Roger. By the way, you guys are looking so gorgeous. Just staring
thank
at you,
you.
looking at
Thank
you now.
you.
Man, y'all they drinking some kind of special water or something. TLC is here, Naughty by Nature. All three of them are here. You want to
Bum,
talk
bum,
with them?
bum,
888-742-3345. What y'all think of that right there, man?
Backyard boogie oogie.
What y'all
Thank
think of that,
you.
man? TLC are here in Naughty by Nature. We got Brave on the line from Florida. Good morning, Brave.
Hey, what's going on, family? Good morning to y'all. How y'all doing, man?
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, listen, I'm actually riding through. I'm gonna charge y'all. I'm riding through Atlanta right now, ladies. So just want to big y'all up, man. You know, T-Boz, and I loved y'all movie and documentary. But I know the teachers on y'all, but I really want to just ask, man, Tretch, man, bruh, I'm a huge fan of your lyricism, man. There's still nobody out there, man. I think you're like one of the most underrated MCs that's out there. You know, I'm just hoping if ain't nothing, bruh. I just hoping if with some time that you could grace with just a few lyrics, man. I really appreciate that if you could do that, bruh.
No, if you go, we got from Naughty by Nature on YouTube to TretchNet. It's like videos. It's like it's a shame we was talking about like how the fight is like us from the 90s and our era is like we play basketball or sports and our knees is bad and we can't do it no more. It's like we got to fight to get our stuff played, so millions of records toured all over, had followers and everything else, and it's like now we got to fight to just put our own music out and everything else. So we have it and we just going through different streams and everything else because the label's looking at you like you need to retire and stuff, and we still at Choice Hot selling out arenas and all over the world, not just East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down South. This is a worldwide thing. The 90s in our era, everybody is like, yo, we are going to that because we missed that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you go Naughty by Nature YouTube, TretchNet YouTube, you'll hear stuff you ain't never heard, spit lyrics, all the rest of that, and you really find it and see it and have something to grasp onto. And when you spread the word and come to these shows and these arenas and stuff, you'll let the whole world know, like, oh, we got to get back at them because this is what's missing in the music.
Hey, thanks for your call, Brave. So go ahead and do that. Follow up and look for the I Love the 90s tour.
That part.
I want to add on a little bit to that. KG, I feel like your name, and you probably don't care, but I feel like your name doesn't come up enough when people talk about the great producers of a certain era. You know, obviously there's a Mount Rushmore and the same names come up a lot. How do you not let that bother you and you just keep going? Like, what's your creative process like with still churning out music and all that stuff and making the hits that you still make?
I mean, I feel like that I worked so hard and we worked so hard from the beginning. You know, the fact that, you know, when you do hear, let's say like if you don't get everybody that you really want or the so-called or not even so-called, but the people that you're saying don't mention you, long as it's more about the fans anyway. And long as they appreciate what we put in and what I've done, personally, that's more or less what it's about. I can't really look at the next man and say, well, I should be on the pole or totem pole higher than him or just as high as him, because it's just that's what makes this whole thing interesting and great about it, is that, some people are going to be bigger than you or better than you or considered to be bigger or better than you. Long as you feel satisfied in your place, then it's fine, and I feel satisfied.
I think
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied.
Let's talk to Vinny for a sec, because Naughty by Nature to me were Vanguard.
That's Vincent.
Oh, pardon me, Vincent. Vincent Rock.
Vincent Rock.
I'm chilling with the titty feeling villain. I got that too. We a lot of artists nowadays. Come on. Andy Cohen. He's always here. A lot of artists. I had a young lady come up to me at a concert recently and said, I don't want to do your show yet. I want to wait 2 years to get my brand. Andy Cohen just walked in.
This is where the real stars are at Sirius. Oh my God!
TLC, we got Naughty by Nature over there. Man.
Oh my God! This is major. All right, I'm gonna leave you to it, but I was just so excited to see that the big stars are in here. I've been jerking off in my studio, and you guys are all here.
Yeah.
You are hilarious.
I love TLC and Naughty by Nature.
Thank you.
Much love.
Yo, have them on. So now, have them on the show. Have them on the show. Okay, we'll make that happen.
You got him.
All right.
I guess his name now is Handy Andy.
Yep.
Right.
That's a good one.
He opened the door for us.
What did y'all see? What did you see? Because the way you branded Naughty by Nature, the logo, the OPP stickers. People don't realize that a lot of ideas they have today came from things you were revolutionizing when you first came out. What did y'all see? How did you know?
We did that from day one. Even when we were New Style. We were doing
the Shirt
that.
Kings and Queens had our own New Style jackets and all that. We was just branded. We wanted everybody to know talent shows and stood out. You feel me?
And the thing is, it came from the block because no one put us together. So we assembled ourselves. We worked hard on the block. And we had to promote ourselves. So when nobody knew us before records and all of that, we had to go club for club, show to show, and promote ourselves. So we had to brand ourselves.
It came from BDP and Public Enemy.
And Spike Lee, we learned to put up in the store at Spike's Joint in Brooklyn. And it's like, I see, once you have a brand and once you roll in 50, 60 deep when we first came out, it's just a huge look. And I got to give props to TLC and God bless Lisa Left-Eye Lopez. What about your friend? She wore the Naughty boxers there.
I remember that.
And she always rep Naughty. And just a lot of peers and friends, man, that branding is very important. Until this day, that branding is very important. We go through our ups and downs, but you drill them with the brand, people are like, you know what? I love that logo. It's like Batman.
Look at the Hip Hop Array video.
Batman.
Look at the Hip Hop Array. When I was in the bed with the sheets,
you
look at the little pub right over there, had the TLC tip. The button right on
you
it.
Did. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
We've been right with
I remember being excited, hey.
And you got to look at it and say that, we especially coming from the era we come from, we've all been blessed to be able to own our brand.
Yeah.
And that's the thing now, because you think about it, back then, these record companies spent millions of dollars to give us a brand to walk away with. We were able to walk away, and that's why this whole 360 and all these deals are going on now, because these record companies are like, you're not walking away with that brand no more.
Actually,
not like guys.
Actually, it was a lot of rolling into offices and signing shit on napkins and getting our own brand when we wanted to put breaking news, real nigga alert.
We always had
to roll up in that motherfucker and made them motherfuckers tell it like it is.
Stand up.
But look, and that's one thing I see with today's music. I don't think artists are necessarily branding themselves properly, because you look the past 10, 15 years, there's been a lot of good artists, a lot of good music out there, but just off the top of your head, you can't think of any iconic brands in the last 10, 15 years.
You ain't never heard about that.
And part of that too, because a lot of it is because too. I mean, I don't think it's all about that, but you got to think about like now it's all built about on the single, not on albums. It's not about the artist, and that's why if you think about it now too, like it's a bunch of mixtapes being done. And I when I say mixtape, meaning that the first thing you hear from somebody that asks is, okay, you got an album, what features you got on there? And when you do that type of stuff, it takes away from you branding the artist that you're trying to focus on. And that's why even with me as a producer, I've always, when I've done records on them, I've always tried to keep them doing records by themselves and not a bunch of features, because you got to break through yourself first. Then you can do that. But if you come out the gate with features and you got 20 people on the album, people don't know who you focus on.
That's a good point.
That's
Naughty by Nature here, TLC. When you guys see, we're gonna have to go in a little bit, but when you see the prowess that Atlanta has had, the hold it's had over the business now. What do you think? Because at the time y'all came out, people weren't looking at Atlanta like that. They weren't, especially the rap scene. People weren't playing a lot of. It took a hard time. Atlanta had this stigma on it. If you weren't from New York or the West Coast, like, people thought you were Bammer or what. You know, they put something negative on it at that time. Real. When you see it now, how do you feel? You feel proud because it's because of your success. You know,
very proud, and especially to be one of the first two, help put Atlanta on the map. So I feel good about that for sure, because there's so much of talent.
Oh my goodness.
The
style of dance, everything, even what we do to this day. And it's so funny because when we're in rehearsals and we have these two new dancers, but all the dancers say that about our choreography, and they say, and these are like people that's dancing with
everybody.
Like, everybody, and they're like, y'all's choreography is the hardest. Ever.
Wow, really? The choreography you guys have done?
That we just do, really, period, because we dance. That's kind of easy, but the breakdown.
Not that.
But can I do that with you? Because I was like,
come on. Don't go.
There you go.
You gotta ride with it one time. Come on, huh?
It starts a certain way. It starts to the right first.
Always starts
and
to the right.
And then you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bring it back. Take it up and then go with the.
Okay. Can we start on the one? Can we start on the one? All right.
Okay. Ready?
3.
No. You want ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God! I was gonna mess them out on this. Yeah, we're supposed to go like that.
Oh, I wasn't messing nobody up. I was just my bad.
I just wanted to say I did that with you guys.
You did it.
I did that.
You did it.
Give it up for these lovely, beautiful queens, iconic queens, TLC, and these kings, Naughty by Nature. The I Love the 90s. The Party Continues tour starts July 7th. And so where can they find out the dates? Is it a site or something?
Yeah, I Love the 90s tour.com.
Yeah. And you can go to SiriusXM.com/I Love the 90s for your chance to enter to win tickets to see the show at a city near you.
We're giving away tickets on the station. We're one of the sponsors of the tour.
Hey. All right. And we have a cruise coming up too. I don't believe the girls are going on a cruise, but January 11th through the 15th. This the I Love the 90s artists, some of the first leg artists are on that cruise.
Oh, nice.
So shiphop.com, go check that out, because we will not be sleeping for 4 days.
You know it at all. That sounds right. They never carry you around with me like, hey, what is it?
Our music, our album comes out June 30th.
Yes.
June 30th.
Yes, you can pre-order it right now.
I
iTunes.
get 3 singles.
Yes.
This the final TLC album?
Yes.
This is it, huh?
And
it's
I loved the song you performed on Today's Show.
Yeah, that's way back.
Oh, way back.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was
that's
awesome.
our new one.
So we won't see a Naughty TLC collabo before the game?
Yes, we will. By the time we
God,
get
I
on
love
we
that.
gonna have some music. Yes, we will.
Thank you guys for coming by. I love you.
Thank you.
You know I love you. Okay, y'all know I love y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks. Love you too, bro.
Hey, Tretch, you remember when we came back to the hotel when we were in the Middle East after we went to that club? Do you remember?
Well, you remind me the statute of limitation up, and I was single then, so you can tell what happened.
If you remembered, you wouldn't want me to remind you. We'll talk about it off the air. We have nothing left to say. Give me a Naughty by Nature song. Give me a Naughty by Nature. I'll say it off the air. All right, Sway in the morning.
Put it like this: he lost his pants. I had to give him my own shit because he lost his pants. Boing, boing. Come on.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.